Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Smooth modern R&B, melancholy but rhythmic, social media storytelling. Yeah. Another picture by the ocean, another caption full of hearts. Everybody saying we're goals while we're falling apart. Matching smiles in every photo, matching filters on our lives. But nobody sees the distance when the camera's off at night. Melody slowly builds, we got thousands watching, but nobody knows the truth. Big emotional hook, built perfect on the feed, perfect in the stories, perfect in the comments, perfect to everybody, but behind the screen we're breaking quietly, loving for the audience while losing us completely. Oh, double tap the illusion. Oh, nobody sees the bruises. We stopped talking months ago, started posting instead, trading real conversations for curated moments. Every vacation looked amazing, every anniversary looked gold. But the best lies are the ones that everybody believes. You slept beside me, but felt a million miles away. We look perfect on the feed, like we never fight, like we never cry, like we never spend whole nights wondering why we're still trying. Everybody wants our love, nobody wants our truth. The picture lasts forever, the feeling didn't. The picture lasts forever, the feeling didn't. Beat switch, only ambient sense, only vocal. Maybe that's the saddest part. We became better content than we ever were partners. Kept up, dating the world while forgetting each other. And so between the likes and the validation, we disappeared. Full energy, we look perfect on the feed, the dream couple, the happy ending, the relationship everyone envies. But when the lights go off and the phones go down, we're just two lonely people standing in the ruins of something beautiful, pretending it's still alive. Soft falsetto, one more picture, one more smile, one life. Back then we didn't have much money. A few dollars were enough for a date, eating street food in the crowded city, laughing endlessly over little things. I used to drive you through quiet nights on an old bike filled with our laughter. The future felt uncertain and difficult, yet somehow our hearts felt peaceful. We thought life would be happier once we became successful, never realizing growing up sometimes pulls people apart. We used to be so happy, just having each other was enough. Back then we were broke, but our hearts felt full. Now we have more, yet somehow feel days we had nothing at all. Now I have a more stable life, and you've grown into someone stronger too. But our conversations no longer feel natural. Everything slowly became routine. Maybe life's pressure changed us, or maybe we forgot how to love simply. We kept chasing the future endlessly and lost our happiness somewhere behind us. Sometimes what people miss most isn't a person, but the feeling of peace they have inside that person. We used to be so happy, so happy I thought we'd never lose each other. Yet somehow the people who laughed the most walked away quietly. If I could return to those old days, I wouldn't ask for more money or success. I'd only wish for us to still sit beside each other, laughing at our favorite little street restaurant. Golden sunsets on Venice Beach, your hand wrapped tight around my sleeve. College nights in cheap motel rooms, dreaming bigger than we could afford. You said New York was calling your name, while I stayed chasing songs in LA. Back then forever felt so easy under California skies. At first the distance felt harmless, just FaceTime calls before we slept. You tell me about crowded subways, I play unfinished songs for you. But West Coast love don't always survive when two hearts grow in different lights. You were Manhattan City dreams, I was Hollywood neon nights. And somewhere between time zones and silence, we slowly became strangers again. Funny how a few thousand miles can turn into an entire lifetime. I still remember your tiny apartment, plants dying beside the kitchen sink. You laughed and said one day we'll laugh about all this distance. But calls got shorter every month, and I miss you turned into I'm tired. To loving each other started feeling like another thing to survive. Sometimes love doesn't end with goodbye, it just fades quietly in routines. Two people holding on too long to a version of life that no longer fits. Now I had been together for so many years. Everyone thought marriage was only a matter of time. Friends from both sides kept asking, when's the wedding happening? I used to imagine our little home, quiet evenings with you and children laughing. I even secretly chose names for our future kids during the days I loved you most. I believed the person who held my hand the longest would be the one beside me forever. But sometimes time isn't enough to keep people together. I truly thought you'd marry me, thought we would build a family someday, thought the promises we made while young would eventually become real. But in the end, you were only the person who stayed the longest, not the person who stayed forever. And the saddest part is I was so certain about us. When we broke apart, everyone was more shocked than we were, because nobody believed two people who loved that deeply could still lose each other. I slowly erased the future we planned, even the baby names I once chose. Some dreams never even got the chance to begin before they had to be abandoned. Sometimes the person who makes you believe in forever becomes the one who teaches you that not every long love story gets a happy ending. I truly thought you'd marry me, so much that I never imagined another ending. Now whenever I see someone in a wedding dress, I only see pieces of my youth left behind. Oh, if someday you meet someone you truly want to marry, I hope you love her more carefully and never make her spend her youth waiting for a future that never comes. Eight 8:15 every morning sharp, same little cafe by the subway stop. You sat by the window with your headphones on, writing secrets inside that notebook. Caramel latte, oversized coat, rainy day playlist wrapped around your soul. While Manhattan rushed outside the glass, you looked untouched by any of it. I learned your habits without knowing your name, the songs you hummed, the way you crossed your legs. Funny how someone can become important without ever speaking once. You were my coffee shop girl, the reason mornings felt less cold. For 2 whole years I watched from a distance, too scared to say hello. Then one Monday your chair stayed empty, no notebook, no headphones, no smile. And suddenly that little cafe didn't feel like home anymore. The barista asked still waiting for someone. With a grin, I just laughed and looked away, like I hadn't built entire dreams around you. Maybe you moved to another city, maybe you finally found somebody else, or maybe I just waited too long to become part of your world. Now every stranger sitting by that window feels wrong somehow, 'cause some people leave quietly without even knowing they were loved. You were my coffee shop girl, a love story that never really started. And maybe that's why it still hurts like unfinished lyrics in an old song. Sometimes I still walk past that cafe, hoping somehow you'll be there again. Same headphones, same little notebook, like the last 2 years never disappeared. Amos clean from nicotine, no smoke inside this apartment anymore. I even stopped carrying lighters, like maybe healing was finally real. People said I looked healthy and now sleeping better, breathing easier. Funny how heartbreak disappears from your face long before it leaves your chest. Then tonight your picture showed up on somebody's Instagram story. You were smiling beside another man, like I never existed. So I bought one more cigarette, then another, then the whole damn pack. Standing barefoot on my balcony at 2 a.m., losing progress and pride. 'Cause seeing you move on so easily hit harder than I expected. And suddenly all those lonely nights came rushing back again. The city looked frozen beneath me, smoke mixing with the winter air. I remembered every promise I made myself about finally letting you go. But grief is strange timing, it waits until you think you survive and shows up drunk and uninvited in the middle of an ordinary night. Maybe people don't really heal completely, maybe they just learn how to function around the pain, until one tiny moment breaks everything open again. So I stood there chain smoking memories, watching ash fall into empty streets, feeling like the version of me who loved you never actually left. And somewhere between the last cigarette and the sunrise over downtown, I realized I'm missing someone. Flight out of the city, one suitcase and a heart too heavy. The terminal lights felt cold and white, like they knew I was leaving behind my life. I watched the skyline through the glass, thinking how fast forever passed. One final chance to call your name, but I bored it anyway. My phone stayed silent in my hand, a goodbye I couldn't understand. Some endings happen quietly before they ever reach the sound. I took the 6 a.m. flight and disappeared before daylight. Left the city without a warning, without a final goodbye. Maybe I was being selfish, maybe I was being scared, but watching you leave my life was more than I could bear. So I took the 6 a.m. flight and let the distance speak for me. The plane climbed through the morning clouds while the city grew smaller down below. Every street still held a memory, every corner refused to let go. I wondered if you'd wake up and notice I was gone, or if my absence would arrive like another ordinary dawn. The engines drown my thoughts, but not the ache inside, because no matter where I landed, I couldn't outrun goodbye. I took the 6 a.m. flight and disappeared before daylight. Oh, it left the city without a warning, without a final goodbye. Maybe I was being selfish, maybe I was being scared, but watching you leave my life, was more than I could bear. So I took the 6 a.m. flight and let the distance speak for me. I wrote a message on the runway, then deleted every line, 'cause there was nothing left to say that could change your mind. Sometimes courage isn't staying, sometimes courage is leaving too, even when every part of you still belongs to someone. I took the 6 a.m. flight as the sunrise painted gold, carrying all the words I never got to tell. No dramatic ending, no tears beneath the rain, just one quiet departure and a lifetime of remains. Now every airport reminds me of the morning I chose to go, the day I left the city without saying goodbye, the day I lost you above the clouds. 6 a.m. leaving now, no goodbye. Still thinking of you your picture by accident. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Your smile looked exactly the same, maybe even brighter. His hand was wrapped around yours like mine used to be. And for a second, the whole world felt unfair. I thought I prepared myself for this. Turns out I lied. The hardest part isn't that you left, it's seeing you happy with somebody else. Seeing him get the version of you I still dream about. Seeing him hear you laugh, seeing him hold your heart, and realizing those moments don't belong to me anymore. I wanted you to be happy, at least that's what people say you're supposed to want. But nobody talks about how painful it feels. Ooh, when the person you love finally finds peace. Without you, I used to be a future, now I'm just part of your past. The hardest part isn't missing you, it's knowing someone else gets to know you now. Yes, the good mornings, the late night conversations, the random stories, the little things I thought would always be ours. Maybe he loves you better, maybe he listens more, maybe he learned from mistakes I will still make it. And maybe that's why you're smiling the way you never smiled at the end with me. The hardest part isn't losing you, it's watching someone else become your home. Watching you build a life I once imagined for us, and knowing no matter how much I still care, I don't belong in that story anymore. You look happy, and somehow that's exactly what breaks me. Ooh, yeah. You found me in a season of broken sleep. I found you hiding scars underneath your smile. Two strangers carrying old heartbreaks, trying to convince ourselves we were alright. You knew how to calm my storms, I knew how to make you laugh again. But healing isn't a straight line, and neither were we. Some nights we'd hold each other close, like love could fix what pain destroy. But wounds don't disappear that easily. You were the right person at the wrong time in my life. pulled away from me. Not because you stopped caring, but because memories still haunted you in ways I couldn't understand. And I know I hurt you sometimes, when fear made me build walls instead of bridges. We were fighting ghosts for more relationships, more than we were fighting each other. Maybe in another lifetime, after the healing, after the growing, we would have been everything we dreamed of. We're the right person, just the wrong chapter of my story. And that's what hurts the most, because losing you wasn't losing love. It was losing what love could have become. Mm-hmm. 7 years felt like a lifetime since the last time I saw your face. Different cities, different stories, different versions of ourselves. Then one night out of nowhere, your name lit up my phone again. Maybe we should catch up sometime. And for a moment, the world stopped spinning. I wasn't sure what I was hoping for, closure or a second chance. So I waited at that little downtown cafe, watching the door. Every time it opened, my heart forgot how to breathe. 1 hour passed into, and slowly I realized this was the second time I lost you. Your coffee sat untouched across from me, growing colder by the minute. I kept checking my phone, looking for an explanation, a message, a reason, anything. But silence arrived instead, dressed as an answer. Some people leave your life twice, the first time in person, the second time in spirit. So I waited at that little downtown cafe, long after I should have gone home, because part of me still believed you walked through that door. Smile the way you used to, and say, sorry, I'm late. Maybe you got scared, maybe life got in the way. Maybe seeing me again would have reopened wounds neither of us survived the first time. The date never happened, the conversation never came, the question stayed unanswered, the years stayed between us. And somehow that empty chair taught me what closure really means. Sometimes no answer is the answer. Ooh. The waitress turned off the lights, I paid the bill, and finally walked away alone.